A highly anticipated game of this year is the release of The Outer Worlds, a sci-fi action RPG by Obsidian. While the details of the title have been many, the release date has not been shared. A recent change on their Steam page, however, may have just outed the release date. According to the Steam DB website, an added release date popped up on February 22nd, detailing a launch on August 6, 2019 for The Outer Worlds. However, this was later removed that day, but can still be seen on the Steam DB changelog. The fact that it was added and then hastily removed could leave us to believe that this date might be true. If this date is true, we could be seeing more of the game at E3 2019, as this takes place before August. Nothing has been confirmed by either Obsidian Entertainment or Private Division. Until then, we'll keep you posted with any details we learn. The Outer Worlds will be available with the physical edition for PS4 and Xbox One, while PC will remain digital. In a post on the Bethesda website, the developer has outlined the upcoming updates for Fallout 76, while addressing some of the player concerns. They acknowledge the rough start the game has had and want to help improve the title together. In addition to continue to make adjustments to the game, Bethesda have a year-long plan for updates which will be free content for players. The plan is split into 3 parts, the first called Wild Appalachia coming in spring 2019, the second Nuclear Winter that is set to launch in summer, and lastly Wastelanders coming in fall. These include the new survival mode that was announced back in January, which comes with quests and new features for spring, high-level vault raids, a new mode called Nuclear Winter for summer, as well as further quests, events and features towards the end of the year. Running up to the launch of the Division 2 beta, Ubisoft released a new trailer highlighting the roles players can choose in the in-game and more about the group infiltrating Washington called the Black Tusk. The new trailer featuring what players will be able to do in the endgame of the Division 2, not only teasing raids, new quests, but highlighting the 3 choices of skill specializations: Survivalist, Demolitionist, or Sharpshooter. The trailer talks about the Black Tusk, a group that are wreaking havoc. This army was designed to eliminate Washington's last line of defense. Not only concentrating on content for the release, but also post-launch content, which includes a full year of free additional story-driven missions, map expansions, and gameplay modes. It's a positive sign that the developers are thinking about the longevity of the game, focusing on what players can do after the main campaign has finished. Hopefully they can bring enough to keep players coming back for more. The Division 2 comes to PS4, Xbox One and PC on March 15, 2019, with the beta coming March 1st until March 4th. The new boss reveal via the Sekiro official Twitter account and the PlayStation Europe YouTube channel shares the Chained Ogre. Much like the previous bosses we have seen in the trailers before, such as the Lady Butterfly and General Tenzin Yamauchi, we get to see a teaser of what's to come. The Chained Ogre's most outstanding feature is his glowing red eyes that burn with rage. This brute draws his strength from anger and looks like he has a good punch or two considering his hand is larger than Sekiro's head. Emerging from what appears to be a prison, he bursts onto the scene, breaking away from his bonds, already enraged. If you want to know more about the combat, you can find out more in our Sekiro gameplay and hands-on gameplay and impressions. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice will be releasing on March 22, 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. After almost a year after its release, Level 5 and Bandai Namco Entertainment are still adding some content to the fantasy RPG game Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. The upcoming DLC called The Tale of a Timeless Tome will be coming on March 19th. The DLC will focus on new memories of Evan's friends, more fighting methods, new locations, and characters, not only introducing a new story but new combat methods that will enhance the player's battle abilities, the Wizard's Companion and Martha's Method. Players will be able to explore a new location, the Solasum Slog. Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom's The Tale of the Timeless Tome DLC will be available on March 19th PC and PS4 for $14.99 or is free if you purchase the Season Pass. The action platformer Dead Cells is going to receive a free DLC which has been in production for 9 months by the developer Motion Twin. The new DLC called Rise of the Giant is now accessible to those who opt in beta for PC for Dead Cells. In a video that was released by Red Bull, it shows off the gameplay and gaining a closer look at what went into making the DLC, but warning as it contains some spoilers. We get to see the final area called the Cavern, which can be unlocked after beating the boss for the first time after defeating the Colossal Skeleton boss. Motion Twin shares some of the details in their latest patch notes for the Rise of the Giant DLC update, and it will be a big one. not only including the cabin area and boss, and also a new area and boss to beat as well. Both are only accessible once you've reached Boss Cells 5, which is a more challenging difficulty requiring you to beat the final boss 5 times. You will also encounter 10 new enemies, some of which will appear in certain new locations, and some that will pop up when you play in a higher difficulty. There's also a new skinning system gaining over 50 character outfits that can be sought out by collecting blueprints. Motion Twin are also adding 3 new skills, which includes a flying pet, as well as 10 new weapons. These include Giant Killer and Boy Axe. So far, Twinmotion have not revealed a release date for the Rise of the Giant update, but it will be available for free for those who own Dead Cells on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. The special Nintendo Direct, which took place on Pokemon Day, the developer finally shared the reveal of the upcoming Pokemon games to hit the Nintendo Switch, which is part of Generation 8. Rumours have been flying whether the special Nintendo Direct would share the next game, and I guess the Netsians got it right, as that's exactly what they did. The trailer was shown and also shared that the games would release late 2019, not only showing some of the environments trainers will be exploring, but also some of the Pokemon that will inhabit them. We got to see new Pokemon which included monkey-type creature called Grookey, a bunny with the flames aptly called Scorbunny, and a lizard type that has the ability to go invisible in water called Subble. Some gameplay was seen in the Direct, but not extensively, showing that the grassy plains will bring back random encounters that has been part of the series since the beginning. Sword and Shield are directed by Shigeru Omori, who was behind the Sun and Moon entries of the game, and has been working on the series since 2002, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. However, this might not just be it for the Pokemon company in terms of Pokemon games. They teased that there may be others in the works for the franchise, but no details have been shared as of yet. In an interview with the Japanese website Denki Online, Kingdom Hearts 3 Direct, Tetsuya Nomura reveals that a paid DLC will be coming at the end of this year. Not only will the DLC be quite large in size, a critical mode will be added to the game. So far, Tetsuya hasn't specified if the critical mode will be coming as part of the free DLC or as part of the paid DLC. Critical mode will be coming soon, but it won't be an artificial difficulty level which makes enemies deal higher damage. It will actually include a lot of changes and has been described as fun like only critical mode can be. Nomura has also solidified the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 will not have a final mix version like others in the series, but instead gain new additions that will be coming in the form of DLCs. There will be free DLCs and paid DLCs. Free DLCs will be released now and again, but purchasable DLCs will come in a pack. The aim for Kingdom Hearts Free team is to complete the DLCs before the end of 2019 and to start working on the next game. But it looks like Nomura has been a busy year ahead with a full schedule of projects, so he has not begun to plan for the next Kingdom Hearts game yet. The first DLC for Darksiders 3 is now available to purchase for $6.99. Bringing a wave-based challenge mode which sets players to try survive 101 waves of grueling combat, fit only for the toughest and steadfast of warriors. Players will also have a chance to pick up new armor sets, all new enchantments, and even rare crafting materials for weapons and enhancements. New items can be gained in-game from Targan the Crucible Overseer, also known as the brother of Kargan who appeared in the Darksiders 2, Master of the Crucible. Gunfire Games have also revealed some of the details of how the wave mode will work, explaining that you will face 25 waves at a time, each time being offered a choice to take the reward or to continue on, risking the chance of losing everything. Darksiders 3 released last year in November and is available to play on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. You can now pick up the DLC The Crucible for PC, PS4 and Xbox One for $6.99, £5.99 or €6.99 depending on your region. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits, and Bunny writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us for news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness. Follow us on social media for all the latest and greatest. The more followers we get, the larger the army of the Fexers grows.